up guys, it is Steve of Bearstar here, back with another Far Cry 5 video. So last one we took down Jacob, and so in this one we're going to his bunker, but first we're going to restock on everything. Because yeah, that's the smart thing to do. Phew. We can almost get that. So we're gonna take Tulip actually. Oh, I'm not supposed to go in here. Oops. Well, we're just gonna fast travel out. I don't know why they let you fast travel in if you can't walk out. But yeah. But scary, almost thought I broke the game there. So I think flying is gonna be faster, so that's why we're doing it. There's no point in me calling specialists because they can't come with me into the bunker. So they're just gonna be with me for like the tiniest amount and then they'll have to leave. So I mean, I want their help taking down the people outside the bunker. I can use them, but I also have Tulip, a helicopter that has machine guns on it, so I don't think I really need them. I don't really know what the flares do. Kind of ignore them all the time. They don't recharge, you have to buy new ones for that, but the machine gun recharges. So. Yeah, now this is the, this one we maybe will actually take out Joseph, since we have now killed all of his kids. He's the only one left in this game. I don't know if we have to reach like a global type of thing before we can take him on, or if we could take him on right away. To take him on right away, we have to restock first, which I guess we could head to Falls Inn to do that, since we haven't been there since around the beginning of the game.
That armory is a fucking fortress swarming with Peggies. Jacob's key will get you inside, but that's the easy part. They're gonna be ready for you. Eli had some blueprints of the place. I'll look them over and see if I can figure out where they're keeping Pratt. In the meantime, be careful, Dad.
Where's this sniper? There they are. That works. We freed, but also killed them. I don't know where that one person is. They just booked it. Why'd you guys respawn? I already had killed all of you. and you respawn. Oh, very nice. Stop it.
My children, the enemy will be strong, but we will be stronger.
Blow this up so no one can use it against us.
My children, my chosen. If you are hearing these words, then the collapse has arrived. The next chapter in your life.
And there we go. I was like, where does the key go?
You've been selected for a very special
The key is what we took from around his neck. And make sure you can get that. Medkit.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Looks like they keep their prisoners all the way at the bottom of that bunker. If you're gonna rescue Pratt, you'll need to start at the control room. Whole place is probably on lockdown by now, but if you head there, you should be able to undo that with Jacob's key. Good luck.
How'd that work? Okay. Somehow the dynamite blew up on me. It's only supposed to blow up for enemies. I don't understand how that worked. There wasn't an enemy on it to blow it up, so.
Okay, I think I figured it out. Looks like they keep their prisoners all the way at the bottom of that bunker. If you're gonna rescue Pratt, you'll need to start at the control room. Whole place is probably on lockdown by now, but if you head there, you should be able to undo that with Jacob's key. Good luck.
Oh, because I'm using the wrong one. Hoping to blow that up. Take this med kit. You know where you're going, mate? Because you ran right past me. Still going. Okay. Whatever makes you happy over there.
You find well?
Lockdown initiated. Pressure door sealed.
No place to go, sinner!
Is it because this idiot's still alive?
I don't play.
Lockdown initiated. Pressure door sealed.
Okay. Nope, we just gotta find another way around. It looked like it's cracked, so I was like, oh, we should be able to open this.
Lockdown initiated.
Of course.
Pressure door sealed.
What
Pressure doors unlocked.
is the worst thing you could ever be? No, it's not waiting.
God
Missing casings.
I'll survive.
Casings. Oh.
Stay down where you belong.
These VIPs can revive themselves after they've been down. Bit annoying, but it's whatever. Why is my vision weird? What's up with me, huh? Hey, Pratt.
Brock, are you real?
He's dehydrated and starving.
Don't leave me here. Please don't kill me. Please. I'm sorry.
He said I was weak. That I deserved it.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe he was right. Maybe
No.
I deserved it.
Don't leave me here.
Maybe I did.
Please don't kill me. Please.
Maybe I did.
Oh, he's been listening to that on repeat.
I did. Maybe I did.
Okay, mate. Are you done with your tantrum? Yeah, cool.
They made me strong. And now they are weak. And the weak must be cold.
Okay. We have let free an insane person. I've questioned my life decisions now.
We gotta go.
Okay, you're done with your fit. Okay.
No place is safe, but the wolf den gives you a good chance of living.
The wolf's den's kind of mad at me right now. Don't know if you've heard. See me? That's too bad because I'm kind of running. Because I couldn't be bothered with you.
Sluice gates number 2, 3, and 5 have
Good place to put armored people. Since it's tight spaces. Guess not. Bye, Pratt. If you're slow, you're slow. You're not slow, you're not slow. Yes, I've killed many people, so stop shouting that at me. Why am I wasting so much of this ammo? Thanks, Brett. I haven't actually put... Okay. Apparently I'm not using armor piercing, but I haven't changed the mag out. Okay, we're going this way.
Hurry up, we can't stay here!
You're the slowpoke. Where the freak even are you? I don't know. Can't even see you. That's how far away you are. Oh, there we go. If I get a game over because Pratt dies in this explosion because he's a slowpoke. Oh no, it's a cutscene. Cool. It's gonna be one mad papa after us. Yeah, we have another region. Oh, we're back at the wolf's den. Are we welcome again? You guys gotta shut all your doors.
Each of us found the whitetail in our own ways. But what brought us here was loss. Families. Friends. Eli gave us back a little piece of that. He showed us the only thing we can rely on is each other. He was my friend. And I'm gonna miss him. It wasn't you, Eli knows that.
Eli thought if we could just hang on, wait it out, Eden's Gate would just go away. But they won't.
Fuck no, they won't.
Cancer doesn't fade. It grows. It spreads. You have to cut it out.
Yeah.
These fucking peggies believe the end of the world is coming. It is for them. Eden's Gate ends today. We won't stop until every last one of those motherfuckers is taken from these trees.
Okay. I guess we're going to war with Joseph. Was that your favorite song?
Another seal has been opened. My family, my brothers, my sisters, they've been taken from me by a snake in the garden.
Okay, that's a lot of snot you just pulled back into your nose.
I thought I knew God's plan. But I was wrong. I was blind. But now I see. You took my family from me so that I could have yours.
What?
We will welcome them with open arms. Just as we will welcome you. We will be waiting for you. Where it all began.
Okay. I don't want to join the disheveled, screwed up in the head family. They're very crazy, for being 100% honest. So we're going back to his garden.
Hey, sister.
Pratt, why'd you say hey, sister? I know this Pratt. Okay. Just gonna act like none of that happened. Casualties of war. Also, why do we keep sleeping on a couch? Okay, saving Deputy Pratt.
Maybe we didn't survive that crash. Maybe all this is purgatory. We have to atone for all the shit we've done before we can leave this place. We have to suffer before God will grant us salvation.
There's something wrong with you, mate. You need help.
You don't want to get fucked up by animals. Stay out of the north.
I wish you could talk to these people, like, about what happened and whatnot, but nope. So that's a bit annoying.
Excuse me.
Oh god. Corey here. Was by the Hawkeye tunnel. The bastards were throwing people off the cliff.
Okay, any new quests? No? So we're going here, you know, where it all began, which is... That's Dutch. Where's Joseph? Here's Joseph. We need a place with an actual dock. We can go here. So yeah, all the members of the family are taken out. First we did John, and then Faith, and now we just finished Jacob. And now there's a very mad father who for some reason is welcoming us with open arms. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how you say it. Sometimes I just can't English. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you had a dog. I'm stupid. Okay, we're going here. This place has a dog. So we're gonna possibly call in some guns for hire to help us. So we're gonna take Grace and let's take Jess, I guess.
Listen up, Deputy. I'm thinking we've reached the end of the line. Time to cowboy up and deal with Joseph Seed once and for all. He's waiting for you.
I'll be right there.
At his church.
Yep. We just actually have to get to it. Where it all began. Okay, we don't actually need this. Yeah, I was wondering when the quest would come up. I knew where we were going, roughly.
Nice to take a breather.
Come on, Jess, so you get left behind, because this is the only way to Father's compound. I like how Grace is like, we gotta be ready for anything. And Jess is like, I'm just here. We're carrying aircrafts. I guess they're friendly because they're not spawning me. Okay, so this may be the finale of the game. I don't exactly know yet. We'll see when we get there. As we're going back to where it started, the Marshal isn't with us this time. So hopefully it goes like 100 times better than it did when we started the game. Because the Marshal was warned and ignored the warnings and then got everyone mad at us. Because he was overeager and thought that he was better than everyone else and he knew right from wrong. So yeah. Have I mentioned I don't really like the Marshal? Or I didn't really like the Marshal? If you guys haven't seen the end of Faith's part, then you should go to watch that to know what happened with that, because Faith had the Marshal. So yeah, we're almost at the compound. He's welcoming us with open arms so we can become part of his family. Because we removed his family to join it. I don't understand his logic, but that's what he thinks. But hey, if he's gonna let us in with open arms, I'm fine with that. It feels smaller, for being honest. Okay, we can just scale this. Oh, half your gates are missing. Got money. I mean, wow, money. Buddy, half your gates are gone. Oh, there's Bless. We don't like Bless. Well, place probably full of Bless. Or just out here. Hey, mate. You're the only one left.
And when the Lamb broke the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of the martyrs, slain because of the word of God.
Were they? Your kids you're talking about?
You made martyrs of my family. And I am prepared to do the same to yours.
You can try. Oh. You already got them. And people are under the effects.
But God is watching us. And he will judge us on what we choose in this moment. I told you that we were living in a world on the brink, where every slight, every injustice, where every choice reveals our sins. And where have those sins led us? Where have those sins led you? Your friends have been taken and tortured. And it's your fault.
You were the one that decided to do that.
Countless people have been killed, and it is your fault.
I mean, I'll take the blame for that.
The world is on fire, and it's your fault.
I mean, I'll say that's your fault.
Was it worth it? Was it? When are you gonna realize that every problem cannot be solved with a bullet? When you first came here, I gave you the choice to walk away. You chose not to. In the face of God, I'm making you that offer one last time. You put down your guns. You take your friends. You leave me my flock. And you go in peace.
Go in peace. You're fucking insane.
Is he? We never should have been here in the first place.
You know what to do, Rook.
I really don't.
eyes watching.
Oh, I don't want to make a choice. But I feel like he's gonna kill someone. I mean, we're so close.
Every slight, every injustice, and every choice reveals our sin. John was wrong. Your sin is not wrath. You'd rather watch the world suffer and burn than swallow your pride. And the Lamb broke the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. And the sun became black.
The freak?
Your friends now see the truth. They welcome Eden's gate into their hearts. They will die for me.
Oh. How am I supposed to do anything when instantly Hudson starts right on me? Literally, like instantly Hudson's right there. That's not fair, Joseph. And I saw in him the hand, and I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne. Okay.
Your friends now see the truth. They welcome Eden's gate into their hearts.
Oh, the sheriff fell.
They will die for me.
Okay, instantly the sheriff needed to be revived. That's quite funny. No, you're not reviving him, mate. Sheriff, please take the shots. Okay, we're good now. He left. Hey, Pratt. You look like you've been through everything. Oh, I have a rocket launcher. Why don't I use this? Oh, he's gone.
That was crazy, but I don't think it's over yet. Keep on your toes,
I gave you every chance, and you threw it all away.
Oh, we're going in the list. I just wasted that.
Crashing down around us. Don't you see that? Together, we are one.
There's judges running around. No, we both did it at the same time. What the freak was that? Oh, the father got behind me. And there's a lot of eating going on. Come on, someone! Oh, the person that was gonna revive me got downed, so Pratt got downed. And so now I don't think anyone's gonna revive me? Oh, Hudson's reviving Pratt. Will Pratt revive me? Okay. Pasture will. Stupid judge, go away. Yeah, we need him to go away. Oh, I did not mean to do that. They got rid of him.
The hands of many are stronger than a few.
Hey, Nick. Who's the last one? Is it Hudson? No, it's you. Gotta be careful not friendly fire. Okay, where's the rest of my friends? Because I have a lot. We don't have any of the things. Oh, someone's got a rocket launcher. Okay, let's use the same thing on them. Oh, Grace. Yeah, Grace is a problem. Hey, Weedy. I don't remember your name. Ducky, maybe? Something like that. I'm about to get killed by Jess. Did someone down Grace yet? Hey, Jess. Yeah, Grace? Is Grace the last one? Yeah, of course Grace is. Or in that freaking sniper. Hey, Grace. Ooh, who is... Oh, there's a lot of people here. Yeah, he can still turn them if he revives them. Oh, he won. Who? Ducky. I forgot Ducky has an RPG. I'm like, who keeps shooting RPGs?
Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. And when the Lamb opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven. And the seven angels before God were given seven trumpets. And there were noises, thunderings, lightnings, and an earthquake.
Joseph Seed, you're under arrest.
Why is there an alarm?
And I heard a great voice from the temple say to the angels, "Go your ways, and pour from the vials the wrath of God upon the earth."
That explains the alarm. What just got blown up?
It is finished, child.
No, that's a nuke.
Oh my God! Sing great.
We're all dead. Where's the other, like, 10 people that were in our friend group?
Jesus fucking Christ, kid. You see this shit?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you're doing, get to the goddamn bunker now!
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
We're on a freaking different island from Dutch.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Hey, trust my driving a little bit, will ya? Not that slow of a driver.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you don't want to drive that way, mate. Oh boy. This explains what the alarm was that we heard going off. Oh, we're driving towards it. Yeah, Pratt, shut up. No one cares, Pratt. We know you're a bit delusional and whatnot, but no one cares. Give Granny time. Pratt, shut up! Oh, there's an on-fire deer that just died in the middle of the road. How do we know we're still not under the effects of the bliss? Oh yeah, there's a truck there. I just noticed that. Can't see too much, okay? Together forever. Get to the end. Pratt, shut up! Is everyone okay? They don't look okay, and Joseph's gone. Hi, Joseph. I can't control myself. Singing this song again. Oh boy. My character's got PTSD for this song. Oh, where's Dutch during all this? Did you take Dutch over? Oh, this is nostalgic. Very nostalgic. You guys remember the beginning of the game? Oh, Dutch wasn't there for the beginning of the game.
You know what this means? It means the politicians have been silenced. It means the corporations have been erased. It means the world has been cleansed by God's righteous fire.
I hate that pose. So stupid.
But most of all, it means I was right.
Where are you now?
The collapse has come.
You didn't think your family would die, though.
The world as we know it is over. I waited so long. I waited so long for the prophecy that God whispered in my ear to be fulfilled. I prepared my family for this moment.
And you have not saved any of the people you promised to.
And you took them from me.
Well, they did want to torture people, so.
I should kill you for what you've done.
You should, but you won't.
But you're all I have left now. You're my family.
Nice way to treat family.
And when the world is ready to be born anew, we will step into the light. I am your father. And you are my child.
So you're gonna make me into another faith? Because I don't feel like it.
Together we will march to Eden's gate.
Oh, what's going on here? What? Oh, there we go. I got so confused. Like, did the game break? Am I supposed to be pressing something? That's the end? Okay. So I'm guessing Far Cry 6 picks up on the story, maybe? If that's the freaking end. From what I've seen of Far Cry 6, it does look like the world may be destroyed, but I haven't seen any trailers or anything for the game. Trailers or anything for the game. I've only seen, what is it? The, cover picture for it. That's about it. But, yeah, so that was an interesting end. So, in the next game, you're probably not going to be playing as the same character. Well, actually, you would have to play as the same character, because your character doesn't talk, doesn't really have an actual name, and if you don't play as this character, they would have to set the actual thing for the character, like make their own version of the character. But yeah, so it looks like in the end we ended up joining Joseph's family, and everyone dear to us died. So that's fun. Everyone is dead, because I think they all died in the car crash, and then magically all the guns for hire and people all vanished when the nukes started dropping. Like when we went to arrest Joseph, they all just vanished, even though they helped us with the boss fight. That was weird, but yeah, that's either a very big cliffhanger or a very kind of somewhat disappointing end to the game. I don't know which. So, for those that haven't watched all of them, basically, John was the first one I took out. You could take out them in any order. John was in charge of, I'm pretty sure, securing items and people. That's all he did, I think. And he made people atone. That was his big thing. And then I went after Faith. Faith's role was to use the Bless to basically convert people forcefully to her side. Which both Joseph and Jacob used the Bless, so I feel like you should do Faith before you do them. John didn't use the Bless, but I wonder if you did Faith before him if he used some Bless elements. You could see Bless at each of their compounds and in each of their territories, but John didn't actually use it. He kind of just knocked you out all the time. Jacob used the Bless when he put you in that room thing, and he also used it on the judges. That's how they converted the judges. They used Bless. We found that in a note. I don't remember where, but yeah, that's how John converted Jacob converted judges. It was with Bless. So also Faith. Faith was not a biological child of Joseph. From what she said, her community and people around her abused and bullied her, and so she's basically by herself. And then she found Joseph. Joseph left her a note telling her her original name was Sarah. She changed her name to Faith because she had faith in Joseph or something like that. But on the pilgrimage, there's this cabin where you can find a note from Joseph to Sarah. And he basically is like, if you walk the pilgrimage and look at all the little stone tablets along the path and see how we rose and started what we've started, then you can join our family. And so Faith did that. That is why most of the people in the Bless walked the pilgrimage, but we also found a note from someone saying that not all the Blessed walked the pilgrimage, only some. So most of them walked it, and some didn't. Also, for those that don't care about spoilers but want to know what happened to the marshal, because we didn't see him anywhere in this video, if you guys don't want spoilers, I've already left. But so basically, Faith took over the marshal at her final anger level thing. She took over the marshal, had him kill someone named Virgil, who was just like a sweet old man who gave out pins with cougars on them because his region called themselves the Cougars. The rebels in that region called themselves the Cougars. So he gave everyone cougar pins. So she had Marshall kill Virgil, and then Marshall opened the gates to the prison, which is where they were camped out in that region, to let in angels and stuff, and then had the Marshall kill himself. And so, yeah, that's what happened to Marshall. He died. You saved him, which I thought it was a little weird because normally for everyone else you save them at the last stage of each boss, but Marshall you saved like the second or third stage of Faith. And so I was very confused, like, why are we saving him now? What? I didn't think much of it. I was a little confused about that, and then it turned out he wasn't the actual one we wanted to save. And it ended up being the sheriff, because after having Marshall kill himself, she took the sheriff with her and fled. So, and then we destroyed their production of Bless, which that logic doesn't line up too much with the story that I should have had. Kind of doesn't line up with the story if you take out Faith and then go after Jacob. I always get those two confused for some reason. So if you take out Faith and then go after Jacob, it doesn't make sense how he's still able to make judges. I mean, I get that he'll have less in reserve, but for the amount of judges he was making, it seemed like he had an infinite supply, like someone was still making them. But Faith was the one in charge of making the Bless, which is why her entire weapon was Bless. So kind of doesn't make sense in my opinion. Same with the fight with Joseph, because as we saw, he didn't really have he didn't have Bless in his combat at all when we started the game. So for you to take out their production of Bless, and then for him to have 2 barrels full enough that it was spilling out or whatever the heck was wrong with it. And that was a bit weird to me, but that could just be me. There could be a logical explanation for it. Like, Faith had an absorb amount not stored in her bunker, which we blew up her bunker, so it couldn't have been stored in there. All the Bless stored in all the bunkers would have been destroyed. And I kind of wish for burning the fields for Faith you got RP for it, because if you burn the fields you're taking away from her production, and so you should be making her mad. But that wasn't the case. I also hated the can't remember his name. I hated the politician man that was there, the one you get Ducky from. Like, I thought that's where we were supposed to go, because when I was in actually a few places, they were telling me to take back Fort, what is it, Dunham or whatever it's called? Durham? Something. They were telling me to take that back. So I went to them, and it turned out, no, it's just some redneck who likes guns and hates Democrats, living on this living in this cabin in the middle of nowhere that gets attacked quite a lot. Well, it didn't get attacked, but the roads around it got attacked quite a lot. So I'm happy I didn't have to do his quest to progress with Jacob, because literally when I went to talk to him, enemies would not stop appearing. Helicopters and freaking people on foot. Literally a hostage was being walked right by his cabin, walking through his cabin to get to wherever they were going. So yeah, that was interesting. But I mean, it was a pretty nice game. I liked it. Had a lot of different aspects than other games, but this was one of those games where there's a silent protagonist, so you kind of make the character, and then your character doesn't do anything. It's like they just put character creation in the game to say that it has character creation. Even though part of character creation isn't only making what your character looks like, in my opinion, is also the shaping of your character through choices and responses and personality and stuff. So having you make a character and then they never say anything and you don't have any choices, I hate when games do that, because then it defeats the entire purpose of character creation, in my opinion. So people just like being able to design a character that looks like them, but if you can't have a character that acts the way you want, I feel like it's pointless to make a character. So I'm the type of person who likes making a character with personality and stuff like that. So yeah, I never got interested in this game because of character creation. I actually got interested in this game because I saw the trailer or a gameplay video about it, something, and they're like, you have this dog, and this is a dog that travels with you, and then you have these guns for hires you can hire, but it turns out the dog's only with you at certain points of time, and gun for hires, I mean, that was said the way it was, but saying that you have the dog, saying that you have Boomer, that's who the dog is, that misled me, because it made me think Fallout 4, hey, this dog is like dog meat, but instead it's Boomer, and for any main story missions, like any missions actually progressing you in the story, this dog isn't with you, because you can't take him to any of the boss fights. You can't take him to the bunkers. He's not with you when you get captured. Boomer was just a gun for hire. And so for them saying Boomer is, hey, this dog that travels with you, misled me. They should have said, hey, this is Boomer. He's a dog, and he's one of the gun for hires you can hire. But there's also humans you can hire. So I feel like that would have been better. But yeah, I got Fallout 4 vibes from that video. I only watched a few minutes of it, but I got Fallout 4 vibes from the first few seconds of it, mentioning that you have a dog and then you have a human companion. But it was nothing like that. So kind of disappointed about that. Because I was pumped to have a dog travel with me again in a game. I mean, you could have Boomer travel with you, but he felt lacking at times. Like, sometimes he would just stand around barking at enemies and not actually attacking. I mean, his ability is kind of good. I didn't like, I don't remember his name. The pyromaniac person. Is it Zip? May not be Zip. I didn't like him too much as a gun for hire that you could have, because he was always setting enemies on fire, which I understand, but then the enemies would run at you on fire and set you on fire, which that doesn't feel logical for you to be on fire and running towards an enemy on purpose. If you're on fire, the first thing you should be thinking is, hey, I should get on the ground and roll around like your companions sometimes did when they were on fire. Or I should start swatting myself to get this fire off of me. Your first reaction is not, hey, there's an enemy, let me go run at them and light them on fire with me. And then, like with a lot of games, enemies tend to have the tendency of running towards you. This game, it wasn't as bad, but it was still quite noticeable. I get the flanking and stuff, but for them to run at you, you're behind cover, they're not behind cover, them to run right beside you and start shooting you. It doesn't make much sense. At least in my opinion. I would always want to be behind cover when there's a gunfight. Because all it takes is the person to whip around and start shooting you, and then you're dead if they are a better shot than you are. So, yeah, I kind of hate how games seem to do that a lot. Or enemies will... I get flamethrower people charging you, and the armored people charging you. It's because, hey, we're in heavy armor, so your bullets are like babies to us, they just tickle. But for non-armored enemies to run up to you like you're an ant and try to squish you, I feel feels stupid to me. But yeah, this is a lot of names, by the way. I haven't been paying too much attention to this. I've just been rambling. I don't ramble a lot, so this is probably refreshing to some, annoying to others. You don't watch me to ramble most of the time. So it would be kind of sad if Far Cry 6 doesn't pick up on the story that was left off here. But it would also be upsetting if you play as a different character. I haven't seen any trailers or anything for Fallout 6, Far Cry 6. There's no Fallout 6. But I may do that now. Obviously not right now, but after this video. Now that I know, hey, I actually kind of like Far Cry 5. Like, I didn't think I would like it. I've never tried a Far Cry video game before. Let's just say Fallout Cry game, but then I added video, so then I had to add game to it. Whole mess. But I mean, this was an okay game. I mean, it was pretty good. I like it better than some of the other games that they have that are like this. That are like in the same genre. Like Ghost Recon Wildlands, very similar. Basically you're doing the exact same thing, except you're in some Santa Blanca, and instead of a religious cult, it's more of a criminal empire that you're taking down. And your character isn't as dumb, and your companions can actually help you with important story missions. So but the only thing I like, I mean, I like Ghost Recon Wildlands, but this game I prefer how you can get captured and how your character does get captured, and things happen. I found it kind of weird that you would anger them, they would capture you, try to convert you, and it would just be this constant cycle, and then you would kill them, move on to the next, and the next would do the exact same thing. Like, they were torturing your companions, like the other officers, deputies, sheriff. But with you, it's like, hey, join our side. I mean, Pratt did join Jacob, and Marshall did join Faith, but Hudson never joined John. So, a bit weird in my opinion. I kind of wish your Guns for Hire had more impact on the end. Like, I understand that they wouldn't fit in the vehicle with you all. But it would have been nice seeing them more than just for like a blink second at the end there. I mean, it was cool having 15 people fighting. I also wish maybe the Fangs for Hire were there, because it's weird only having the human companions and knowing, hey, I have this other section of companions that just aren't here. So I was kind of hoping for like Boomer and Fang and them to show up, but they never did. So a little upset about that, especially since the game literally advertised Boomer in that video I watched. It may have been the only time they did it, or they could have done it more. I haven't really looked at too much advertising for this game, but to be like, hey, Boomer travels with you, and then for him not to be at the end of the game, felt like he was more of a background type of dog. Because you had everyone else there. Grace was there, Ducky was there, who I never used. Nick was there, even though Nick doesn't really do too much ground fighting. There was that one glitch where he was in the air, and then all of a sudden he teleported to ground and got stuck in a rock. But yeah, he doesn't do too much ground fighting. He's more of an air character, and he was there. So I don't get how Fang and wife Boomer, Peaches, Cheeseburger, why they weren't there. Would have loved to see them tailing into Joseph, but yeah. How much longer is this? Because I've been rambling for quite a few minutes. Yeah, this is the longest I've been talking, I think. So It would also been cool if like Jesse was there, and then Renee, which are the gunfires you have to unlock abilities for. They're not specialists. All we had was specialists. Specialists were there, and then I'm guessing like the heads of the different regions. Actually, I didn't see. Is it Stacey or Riley? I can't remember. I mean, I saw them pointing a weapon at the sheriff then, but I don't remember ever reviving her. Someone else may have, but I do remember doing Pastor. I remember seeing, well, he revived me, but I remember seeing him, but I didn't see whatever her name was. Because she was the only one I think that would come from the prison. Because the doctor isn't a fighter, so I don't think he would come. And it's kind of weird how all of a sudden you're going after Joseph, and all of a sudden all these people are affected by the bliss or whatever they were affected by. And then he doesn't infect any of the others, like the actual police officers that worked with you. So, also, weren't we missing an officer? There were 2 pilots. Pratt was one of the pilots, but then there was another pilot who may have actually died in the crash, but Hudson, Marshall, Sheriff, who I know was in the front at when the plane crashed. But there was like a female, I think, pilot who we didn't see at all in the game, so I'm assuming she died in the crash. I'm kind of happy that something bad happened to the marshal, only because at every chance he got, he screwed everything up or abandoned us. Like when Hudson was being taken, you were trying to grab her legs to kind of try to fight over her or something. But Marshall's like, let me just leave. He didn't even help you unbuckle or anything, he just took off running. So, yeah, I never really thought higher of the marshal, so, I mean, I wouldn't wish on him to die. But luckily, it was a quick death. It's the best thing you can ask for. Freaking, Pratt would have had the slowest death ever, because he was being starved and dehydrated, which is probably the worst combo you can get, is both starved and dehydrated. So he would die of both thirst. He would die of thirst before hunger, because you can live longer without food than you can water. Because, what is it, 70% of our body, I think, is water? Nah. 70% of the earth, I think, is water. One of the two. I don't remember. I don't remember how much percentage of our body is water. But because of that, we need to drink lots of water. Which is dependent on your, I think it's weight and height. And gender. I think males naturally do more than females. It also depends on your athletic activity. So if you exercise more, move around more, get sweat more, then you're gonna need more water than someone who just sits around like I do most of the time. Well, by the time you're watching this video, I shouldn't sit around. I should be walking for like 4 hours out of the day. Yay! I'm actually very excited for the next part of my life. Voice talents? Ooh. Did they do like random voicing for like enemies and stuff? That's a lot of people. Japanese version? We're not playing the Japanese version. Sorry, Japanese people. This feels like the longest credits ever. My goodness. I really wish for the US version, for the English version, they only put the people for the English branch of the company, and obviously the people that made all the code and stuff. Because they freaking have literally everyone. Every single person that works at Ubisoft who worked on a single copy of the game is in this, from English to, what's the lowest? language in the outfit. I know. Portuguese, probably. They had Japanese. Oh, we're at the end. Nice. Nothing? What? New Game Plus mode is unlocked. In this mode, you can play the campaign again with the Infinite difficulty. Infinite difficulty mode and perk upgrades. Your current perks, perk points, and more are carried over to New Game Plus. And now everything is all destroyed. What happens if we continue? Oh, now everything is fresh again. At some games when you continue, stuff will happen. Some games take you to the save right before you did the final boss fight that ended the game. Just depends on the game. Some games keep what happened from the end of the game, but allow you to explore. Just depends. So we're gonna see what happens when we continue on this save. Just sent me all the way back to the beginning. No, it just sent me to Duchess Tower. Oh, Joseph is dead though. But yeah, of course the world isn't destroyed. Lots of places that are smoking though. Ooh, okay, oh, I fell through. That wasn't even a fall. And I died. That makes sense. Anyway, so guys, that will be it for this series. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I don't know if I'm gonna play Far Cry 6. If I do, it won't be anytime soon. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, but if I do play, it won't be anytime soon. And if any spoilers are put in the comments for Far Cry 6, they will be deleted and you will no longer be able to comment on my channel. So have fun if you try to spoil the game for me. But yeah, so guys, that'll be it for this series. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Hopefully Far Cry 6 does pick up where Far Cry 5 left off, but it may be an entirely new story. Who knows if Joseph's even in it? Well, people obviously know by now. But I don't know if Joseph even's gonna be in it. I'm yet to watch the trailer. Probably gonna do that after this video is over. So, literally right now, if I finally end the video. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. If you guys haven't enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Just guys, my next video, whenever or whatever that one may be. Bye guys.